Gapping is a big buzzword in golf just now, and addressing the distance differential between your fairway wood and your longest iron is where hybrids have their niche. Enter Titleist's new TS2 and TS3 hybrids, named to match the Speed Project drivers and fairways, which have proved a hugely successful rebrand on tour and at retail for Titleist. So let's take a golf bit of a look under the hood at these. So first up is the Titleist TS2 Hybrid, which replaces the 818H1, and this is the one with the larger head of the two models. In fact, it's almost like a mini fairway wood. The SureFit CG weight cylinder, well, that's gone, and instead a sole weight right behind the face does the trick of lowering the center of gravity to exactly the right position. The active recoil channel that used to help increase ball speed off the face, well, that's no longer needed either, as the newly designed thinner face can get you an extra 1 mile per hour more ball speed versus any previous models, all on its own these days. Now the SureFit Tour adjustable hosel, well, that's really good. It's compact and it's upgraded, so you can adjust the loft in 1 degree increments. Now adjustments aside though, by its very nature, the bigger headed TS2 Hybrid will send the ball out high, kind of the same rate as in the 818H, and it's going to drop and stop that little bit quicker on the green. In their blurb, Titleist say there are 3 Ds in the TS2 and TS3 Hybrid, standing for distance, dispersion and descent, and in the TS2 at least it does make perfect sense. You should get a little bit more control from the TS2 Hybrid. So onto the Titleist TS3 Hybrid then, which has a tad more compact head than the TS2, even if the philosophy is more or less the same. Now the TS3 Hybrid replaces the 818H2, and you'll probably see this one on tour and in the bags of better players who have the power and the technique to swing the club that little bit harder. Now at address, you'll notice a bit of iron-like offset to promote a downward strike, and just like in the TS2, you have a thinner face than its predecessor, negating the need again for an active recoil channel. Now, unlike in the TS2 Hybrid, however, the TS3 retains the SureFit CG weight cylinder in the toe. You just move the magnetic cap from one end to the other to affect a draw or a fade bias, or neutral, of course, depending on how you slot in the cylinder. Now that, along with the SureFit Tour adjustable hosel, which again allows you to adjust the loft in 1 degree increments, makes the TS3 highly moldable to the way you play and what you want to do with the ball. So there they are, back to black, the Titleist TS2 and TS3 hybrids. The TS2 again with its almost mini fairway wood look for high control shots with easy distance. That'll suit players who want to play their hybrids with the same sweeping swing as their fairway woods, for instance. And then the more compact, workable, precise TS3 with its SureFit CG weight cylinder for the faster swingers who want to hit their hybrids like a long iron. There are a huge range of lofts and up to 4 stock shafts for each, so mind the gap and choose carefully. Just make sure to get them on golfbidder.com. And of course, do subscribe to Golf Bidder on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for the very latest. But for me for now, it's Donal out.